Hello, friends and followers. Well, a little more lunchtime work on this Drake R4B receiver that I've been curious about. So I was able to check it on old bands, and it's good. 160 is a bit off, but that's a user supplied crystal, which somebody got from somewhere, and it's a bit off. But anyway, so the tuning was kind of rough on this thing. So I took a peek in here, and the little shell on the PTO was loose. It wasn't loose, it was skewed to one side, so you want to make sure this little slug assembly can move freely, and it was binding a bit. So I was able to push it on this latch and push in on this latch here and get this PTO cover to be straight. That probably changed my frequency a bit, but now I have some pretty free tuning on this thing. It's so delicate, you just don't want to touch this stuff. I can see why the previous owner was probably a bit worried about working on this thing. Anyway, what's really interesting is the mechanical assemblies in this thing. So for instance, this large shaft here is the passband right here, and you can see that it's not turning anything. Aha, so that's basically a potentiometer resistor, variable resistor, but this here is interesting where it is part of this shaft, and it basically attaches here. So when I rotate the shaft, you can see it clicking there. And this whole assembly, you can see when I move this just a bit like this whole board is rocking, which I don't like. And so I'm trying to find out how is this thing held on, and it looks like it's only held on by one little holder here, one little nub, which I find odd, but a little nub here that holds it on to the back assembly. And then looking into here, delicate stuff. So it's a little loose. Maybe that's good in a way too, because it will take some strain relief off. I want to actually put some grease in this thing, a little tiny bit of grease, to make sure it goes easier. Less stress, I think, on the assembly. And it's interesting, so this, okay, yeah, this is actually a hollow shaft. So this thing's built amazingly. The outer shaft, this shaft here has a hole in it, I think, and when you turn this knob, yeah, look at that. So it's actually turning this variable inductance. You can see the inductance moving up and down when I turn this knob. Ingenious. This radio is more of a mechanical engineer's dream than electrical engineer, so it's sort of a mix of both. It's art and radio. So as I'm turning this knob here for the passband, it's varying the passband in this box here, and you can see the passband in the rear is also changing. If I can get a shot of that, there it is. So those are all moving in and out in tandem also. I don't really want to mess with the passband. It seems to work fine. I'm not going to mess with it. The only thing wrong with this radio is the crystal calibrator. I did very cautiously try to tune the stages here, and I went through these on a few bands, and these, and I did the pre-selector peak on this thing, and it It didn't really need tune. Somebody had tuned this thing perfectly, so I couldn't really improve it, which is a good sign that somebody really has looked after this radio, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, pretty happy with it so far. I was trying to get the 160 crystal figured out. It seems like it's 10 kilohertz low or something, or 100 kcs low, so I'm trying to figure that one out. Otherwise, this thing is ticking. I probably could clean it a bit in here. Not much, but here and there. And I want to get the crystal oscillator fixed. I did order a new crystal oscillator, so that's that. So we'll see. Oh yeah, and I can get some AM on this thing too, which is kind of neat. So if you select the 160 crystal, let me turn this thing on here. And we do the 160 crystal here. So somebody had some interesting bands in here. Okay, there's the 160 crystal right there. So that's close to AM, so you gotta go down here to the 160 band, and we'll peak the passband here down to 160. It should perk up. It's not perking up. Okay, I'm on 160. I have this on. This I'll put on 4.8. Passband in the middle. And I'll take the frequency way down to around AM. There we go. And AF is up. Okay, so I don't really have an antenna on this thing, do I? I was using a cord and the cord fell off. So you can see how this is a pretty primitive operation here. Okay, put that back on like that. Untangle this wire like this. And it's still plugged in there. And still plugged in there. This is a mystery indeed. 160, 160. This was working. Oh, I think I gotta go way down. Way down, way down, way down. Yep, that's it. Way down. There's always something. Anyway. I can pick up some Vietnamese station here in San Jose. Từ 1 đến 2 yên, nhân dịp khai trương phòng mạch mới trong khu thương mại Vietnamtown San Jose, hiện đã có chương trình promotion đặc biệt trong 2 tuần đầu tháng 9 này, chỉ 79 đồng cho lần chạy laser đầu tiên. One there too. I can't say the fidelity is very good, but I wish I had one more setting to listen to this thing. One more passband that was like, I don't know, 10 kcs or something. But this is not a fidelity radio for AM listening, that's for sure. All right. That's about it. Thanks for watching. I guess the next event with this radio will be when the crystal filter comes in. I'll put that in there, and it seems like it's a pretty darn good radio. Okay, thanks for watching. Have a great day.